Okay. Alright. It's such good weather today, which is unfortunate that I'm streaming today, but oh well. I'm still looking forward to it. Alright, let's notify the Discord real quick. Not the Discord. Wait. Yeah, the Discord. Oh, wait, can I route that to... Nice. Now it's not gonna get muted, I hope. Anyways. I've been listening to so much Miku as of late, I don't even know why. Oh great, Discord is installing updates. Love to see it. I don't know why. It feels like it's getting springtime. And it's so good. Oh, looking forward to like feeling sun on my skin again. Okay. Let's do the announcement real quick. Add everyone. Streamies. Now. Yeah. I think that's plenty. I saw that image that Proxy sent, and I saw it on Reddit as well, with Belle just fishing Jane Doe. Yes, Jane Doe. No. Ellen Joe. Why are they so similar names? I'm not sure if that is real. It looks so fake. But I've seen it a few times now. Oh man. Miku's songs are such a vibe for some reason. Alright, open hair mode. Enjoy it while it lasts. I think once summer hits, in other words, once I'm done with my exam, I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna cut them again. And probably dye them. Like I had them the last time, probably very similar. There we go. Ah. Because man, short hair had a lot of benefits. Not gonna lie. Slay. Okay, starting the game. Oh no. No! No! Why are the flies back? Ah! I have for some reason during summertime I always have these like tiny fruit flies and I hate them. Don't tell me they're back. That's the part I don't miss about summer. That we already found something. Oh, it's gonna be teasing me the entire time. I'm gonna go insane. It's here. Guys, okay, great. Didn't get it. I feel like these things do that on purpose. Alright, logging in now. I also want to go to the arcade in ZZZ because I've seen they added like a new game and I never tried it. So I kind of want to check it out. It's not like the arcade games are like anything super special, but still. Oh god, we're going into... oh, whatever. Sure. Honestly don't know if these songs are copyrighted. They probably are, but they're also OSTs, so I don't know. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. Oh, well. 1 second. God, if we're listening to the Avaria soundtrack, might as well skip to the bangers. Not like this one isn't, but there's some real bangers in there. Alright, okay, we'll boost the game volume in a sec. Okay. If you have not played Avaria, it's free on Steam. Do it. It's really fun. It has a lot of ghosts kissing each other, but oh my god, I'm so brain dead. I logged into the same account again. I logged out and logged in again. Alright, 1 second. I was so focused on the Avaria soundtrack. Okay, this time we switched the account. Great, great start. Alright. Wait, actually, this one's the, yeah, this one's a banger. God, so good. Alright. Yeah, I really want to cut my hair. This is so annoying. Even when I'm lying in bed, like if you remember the days when my hair was like 90-ish centimeters, this is nothing. But like even now I'm in bed and if I don't tie my hair properly, I'm gonna roll over it and I'm gonna tug on it and it's annoying and it hurts. Oh well. There we go. Let's get some of our battery spent real quick. And I'm gonna pull up the chat because without that, this makes very little sense. How can I pop it out again? There, pop out chat. Perfect. Now I can see without looking at the streaming thingy. Alright, we're farming a little. Oh my god, it's way too loud, sorry. Well, it's not that bad. We're farming a little for Trigger and Anbi. I think Trigger is electric, right? I don't know how much electric I have, but probably not enough, so let's get some. Alright. I'm gonna switch to the ZZZ soundtrack in a second, but I don't want to stop the banger. I'm really looking forward to getting new characters because I love Miyabi, especially for more endgame content. But she just slashes through everything. There's no tactic. Well, I mean there is a strategy, but it's not like they can stop you. Boom, they're frostburned, and it probably kills them already. Yep. Oh no, actually never mind. If you time it well enough that you have the full charged ability, on the second phase you just wipe them in like 10-20 seconds. Which is a little crazy. That could actually be enough to get her up a little. Oh yeah, no, actually, that is probably fine. How about my... Silver Anbi is attack, physical, right? Gotta look it up real quick. Silver Anbi. Silver Soldier Anbi. Electric. Oh, wait, she's also electric? What about Trigger then? Trigger is an. Oh, it's also electric. Oh, then I need a lot more. In that case, I need a lot more electric materials. Oops. Oh, also I forgot that. No, okay. Song's still going for like a couple seconds. I'll switch, I promise. But these ones are such bangers. And Miyabi. Now if I do it correctly, I'll kill this one without too much effort. And save my stuff for the next one while I still have the boost from my teammates. And it's a one hit? No, it's not actually. Okay. He's a lot more tanky. Maybe resistant to ice. Nice. Ah, god, yeah. I'm so looking forward to cutting it. But I currently have like my scalp issues again, so I don't know when I can. Like cutting it is not an issue, but I want to dye it. And dyeing kinda I need like a scalp with a decent shape. Alright. How much do we have? We have 7, 6... I don't know how much you need. Okay. Before we listen to next bangers, let's switch to ZZZ stuff. Yep. Oh. Wait. Yeah, now it's right. Okay. Did it turn the music down? Settings. Apparently. Alright. I always feel like managing like all of the game audios is so hard. Maybe I'm just incredibly incapable. Oh, that's Rain's logo, right? I think. Is that from the guy that posted it? Meant to stream Michelle Roller? Maybe. Okay. Let's see, we got that done. We should do a scratch card in a second. Oh, yeah. They want me to spend more money. And I probably will. Nice. We got one pull. I think I already got my last 5-star. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, it was Grace, I think. I think I got the Grace. Yeah. So probably not gonna get a 5-star anytime soon, so we might as well save some pulls so it's not that anticlimactic. But why does it not disappear? I'm not gonna buy more. Like, at least not. Oh wow, I missed 3 days. Yikes. Oh well. I'm looking forward to the next poster. These are kind of cute, not gonna lie. Not sure if they're $4 or $5, but since I kind of get some Google Play kind of, what is it called? Google Play credit due to just answering some questions every once in a while. It's not bad. Also, I can afford some skin sometime.
Do I really need to take
Probably not
this
that
class?
one. But if they ever release a Miyagi skin, you know, just saying. Alright, yeah. Alright, stuff I can deal with later. Go and scratch cards. There. Hey Queen Athena, how you doing? Hope you're having a splendid Saturday. Actually we want coffee and the other one. Alright, yeah, I think one more.
Cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
I have not heard that song in so long. Why did that scare me? We'll get an espresso, then we'll do one run in a second, and then we'll move on to the next quest, I think. Yes, I will, but
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
thank you for the wise tips. Alright. I love that the newspaper updates. That's so cool. Whenever a friend is over that, well, is not that far in the story, I'm always a little scared that it spoils him, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense without context. I guess, no, who knows. It's happy because it's approximately 5:30 AM. I did a signal roll and got Evelyn. Nice. Just need Astra. Oh, but Astra is not running anymore, right? Yeah, that's the same friend that was talking about was over here and just like did a 10 pool on my computer with his account because he can't play it because he does not have his PS4 in like his dorm. So he has a PS4 but not a PS5, that's why. And he just did like 110 pool and got Evelyn and was so pissed. I mean, good for him, but like why is it gotta be like that? But yeah, when I'm not, I like Evelyn a lot, but gotta resist. I have to save for Ambi and Trigger. They look really cool. Actually, I've not seen any of their combat, but they look really cool. I like Ambi a lot, and Trigger just, I don't know why, but that lady intrigues me. Okay, let's go to HIA real quick. Get our farming thing in. And actually, I have to farm so much stuff. I want a Chiana next. What is a Chiana? I don't know what that is. Is that even a character? What is a Chiana? Is that from ZZZ? Because I don't think it is. Is that the name of the new Genshin one? Okay, that explains stuff. Apparently Chiana is a character in League of Legends though. so potentially you want her. Maybe. Just an offer. You mean Chingy? Maybe. Chingy also looks cool, but even though I would like to have her, don't have the funds. Jesus Christ, why is the music so much louder here? Okay, time to set the audio up first. I think that's okay for volume. I hope you can still hear me over it. Okay, I think I couldn't have set that up worse. Alright. Why is it? Wait, why is this different enemies? I think I'm farming the wrong thing. Can you just like end him? Thank you. And boop.
Weakling.
Why are they tanking that? I guess because Lucy's buff is not there. God, she looks so cool with the wipeouts. Alright. Oh, I went for physical. Which is not that bad. I kinda need some physical either way. But oopsie. Alright. Now that we're done, I think we'll probably start heading over to Wise and get going with the quest. Need to finish your Hog Rider party. I have Lucy and Piper, I just need Cedar or Bernice. Bernice I got, Caesar I don't. Hi Proxy, how you doing? Yeah. Bernice I got was my first 5-star character. More or less got her because of the voice actress. Kokomi was my first 5-star in Genshin, so I had to get Bernice. But it was such a close one. I barely got her. I think the next one I went for was Bernice. That's Bernice. The next one I went for was Miyavi. So I kinda had to skip on Caesar. But Caesar's also really cool.
Only the brave will win.
I guess we'll meet her today. So we'll see what she's about. Yeah, I kind of wanted to meet her last time, but that didn't work out. Kind of got involved in a whole rat case. Where are... Oh. Right. Alright. Time to switch back to Belle. God, the city part is so cool. I don't know if there's other, like, city sections that you unlock. Those are really cool. It feels so bustling. Also with the traffic lights, it's actually kind of neat. Alright, we gotta go to Wise in our headquarters. The reason why I call it Hog Rider is because of the boar bamboo. Yeah, I mean, Lucy, not Lucy, right? They kind of have the, wait, can you see it actually? I think you can, yeah. They kind of are all like, they're all big on the hogs. I don't know why. Maybe they're gonna explain that, or maybe it's just gonna be a thing. But I mean, she got her 3 boars. The one bamboo is a boar or hog or whatever. Caesar got it on her shield. I don't know if Lucy has anything. Oh wait, you're Lucy. You're Piper. Damn it. I don't think she does. At least nothing that I can see right now. But yeah, they're kind of boar themed for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe we'll find out. Alright, Anbi, get back to work. I don't know why Anbi is particularly interested in, you know, advertising for my store every day, but hey, I don't mind. Bingo? Nope. One more. Then I get double bingo. That should be enough. Yep. Okay. Then. So many exclamation marks. I gotta get to that. I finished my exam last week, so I can probably afford to spend some time in the game this time around and get some of these events done. But I don't have that much time. First, I didn't know she was part of the squad until I played the episode when they get introduced. How was your exam? Alright, actually. It could have been a lot worse. I was going in there, like, not expecting much, so that may be part of why I think it's so okay. But yeah, I think it was fairly good. There was not a question that I didn't know how to answer, or not a calculation that I didn't know how to do. The question's just whether what I did is correct. So we'll see about that in... I had still like not a lot of people taking that exam, so maybe 2 to 4 weeks till I get it back probably. So we'll see. The next exam coming up is Fluid Mechanics 2, then Control Theory, and then Space Resources. That the last one should be fine, maybe? But I already pretty much did my Chinese exam a while ago, and the lab course that I completed. So I already gone through like half of my exams, which starts to feel good. And the sun is coming out, so it starts to feel like happiness is coming back into my life. But not quite yet. Like 2 more weeks, I think, roughly, and then I'm done with it, and I kind of finally focus on the cool stuff again. Now it's time for chill. Yeah, like this weekend I'll chill. Next week I'll hustle. And after next week, you know, then I'm free again. Work hard, play hard. Exactly. Alright, Mr. Wise. What are you saying? I love, I want... Oh yeah, right. Shepard reached out to us. So yep, let's go to him. Cool, I'll send him a message, and if he's close by, he may swing by soon. Okay. Not long after, Shepard walks into the store. Okay.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
I don't know why he always starts doing small talk. He sounds like a friend, but he also mostly seems like he's there to do business.
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, if you could get us the business we need, things would be even better.
Oh dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
No work in the outer ring? Gonna disappoint us this time?
It sounds like you're going to let us down.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the outer ring.
But why? How is that related to any elections?
Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the outer ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Well, yeah, I kinda.
Shepard, you know us all too well.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the outer ring biker gangs.
Just like that. I don't know how biker gangs usually work. I've never been in one, but all I know about biker gangs here in Germany is you don't mess with them, you don't get involved with them, you just stay far away. So, sure.
Biker gangs.
The people of the outer ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Alright.
Thank you. We'll think about it.
I mean,
See ya.
We'll still take your average commissions. Well, but that's, I guess, somewhat useful information
We
Kinda.
got a useful piece of intel, but it won't make finding Pearlman any easier.
We don't have any other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Pearlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Fairy hasn't been able to find any useful leads.
What, wouldn't they be talking about him all the time? Like, I guess finding intel is not the same, but like, I assume he's the talk of the town, right?
Belle, this whole thing is strange to me.
What exactly about it?
What's so strange about it?
Here's what I'm thinking. The Outer Ring might be vast and sparsely populated, but for someone to survive there, they still have to come into contact with other people.
So you're saying he's dead?
Pearlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now. How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
Actually, now that I think about it, did his balloon thing crash? Because why would he land there? If I had this balloon, I would just like go to another city instead of landing in the outskirts, right? Nice song, I like that. What's that one called? I wish there was, for generally in these games, like an OST thing where you could just see what song is playing. That would be pretty cool. Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident, somewhere in the Outer Rings of an old oil field district.
I said I give up! You win!
Shoe analysis, who's that? White shoes? Caesar? Potentially? I actually have no idea.
Now that's more like it, old man.
No,
If
I don't
you'd
think so.
spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort.
Oh,
All
actually right. Damn.
Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy!
She's so happy.
We got the Spark Stone!
Is this
Now you
Sparks
can't
on a-
say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno.
Is this Sparkstone a bomb? It looks like a claymore. Okay. Well, Caesar's really happy about beating all these people up. They look dead.
We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
Alright. You're right, it's indeed a bomb. Great.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
Hey, don't be mean.
The Overlord's throne, huh?
That guy I've never seen before. He's quote-unquote Big Daddy, right? Or?
Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy!
Here comes Bernice. I'm curious how she actually is in like the lore or the story. Curious.
We found something amazing over there! Oh, it's an airship!
Oh,
This is the first time I've seen one up close.
well, that answers my question about whether he crashed. I, just like circumvent, like just, like slight evidence, like maybe. I suppose, he's not a good airship pilot, which I assume he never knew how to fly one, so fair, I guess.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here. It's such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
He looks... I don't know if he looks alive, to be fair.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
Oh, is she Googling it?
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city.
I mean, realistically, I guess the news is not out by that point, but it shouldn't take long for them to notice, oh, there's been Pearlman escaping with a Zeppelin. Who could that possibly be, right?
He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money!
Wow.
Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
That's one way to look at it.
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security?
Oh, that woke him up.
No! Don't hand me over to public security. I'm begging you. I know who the real mastermind is.
Okay.
I have evidence of their crimes.
If he is not getting kicked by her in a second, I don't know what happens, but you don't hold on to someone's leg like that. Alright, but I don't know, as a biker gang, I personally probably would just like get the money, right? Don't care about him. Oh no, wait.
Don't. I have evidence of their crimes.
I still have yet to find out how you go back, because sometimes it happens. Is it when you long press? Oh, I don't know.
Evidence.
Okay, maybe he needs some rest first. Alright. Maybe Perlman is dying. Click on the left or right side, but I was on the right side, right? So I don't know why this happens sometimes.
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still alive.
And to be fair, that's what I said. Like, I wouldn't have expected him. Especially if... Okay. Wait, no. Modern airships are just... What are modern airships filled with? Helium, I assume? Actually curious. What are modern airships filled with? Helium. Okay. I guess then it's not a massive explosion. Yeah, I guess maybe it's fine, but I still don't get it. Do they not have like any helicopters? They have cars. I doubt they have no helicopters in this world. They should have just been able to chase after him. No one escapes in a blimp. Whatever.
We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but I'm afraid the Cunning Hare's lawsuit might be on hold for a while.
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy.
Oh,
Should
Billy?
I connect the call for you?
I didn't expect Billy to be involved here.
Right on cue. Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
What is the point of sending in a message when you need an instant response? Just call us at that point. I mean, you did, but like, skip the message part. Well, yeah, we're both here. What's up?
We're both here. What's up, Billy?
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I prefer to do it face to face.
Then come over.
I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Sure.
Billy, you're close by. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
Should we get involved in this?
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through? I don't get it. They've parked here lots of times before.
I also don't get what's wrong with parking in front of a store for a minute.
It seems he has something important to say. Belle, you should go meet him.
And you're gonna stay back? Sure. Okay. Lazy. What Billy meant by really important. Maybe new catchphrase was finished? No, I don't think it's that unimportant. Starlight Night season just started, you know? If that's the case, I'll punch him. Yeah. But then there are those moments like I lost Nicole's crucial documents and I accidentally broke my client's stuff. And when I put it back and put the shards back together, they were extra bits. Yeah, don't. Yeah, let's just get back to. No, that's not the topic. I don't remember that being the case, but whatever. Sure. Anyway, go back and check. Yeah, sure. The police and the city have Heelys. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should just be able to chase. An airship is not fast. Actually, you know, let's get the numbers for this. How fast is an airship? Alright. So an airship. Wait, what? That is not true. That is surprisingly fast. What? They're saying that certain airships can claim up to 150 kilometers per hour. Wait, what? That is not true. What? Really? How fast is a helicopter? Airships can, wait, helicopters can go 180 miles per hour, which is 300 kilometers per hour. I guess airships are a lot faster than I thought. So, I guess maybe you could make the argument that that thing is so fast that he escaped, but I don't think it happened. Wait. Talking about boars, isn't it like Sons of Caladan and stuff? I mean, it would make sense, right? Huh? Why is the car branch just, huh? Whatever. Billy, explain yourself.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Well, so what did you do here? Like, are you a truck driver now?
Billy, have you left the Cunning Hares? What's with the leaps and bounds truck in this bamboo?
No way. I'm pretty happy with my life now.
Oh, he
And
blushes.
besides, the boss hasn't paid me 1 denny of my bonus yet. This truck and the bamboo
Of course.
both belong to the Sons of Caladan, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs.
That's one hell of a convenient thing to happen, right?
The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
Oh. Well, so you just out of curiosity, does that mean you know a lot about the biker gangs or even people there?
So you know the biker gangs?
Yeah, I worked with them for a while, before fate brought me to the city.
Don't say it that way. It's not that deep.
Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caladan have intel on Pearlman!
Oh, wait. Actually, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? If he has connections to the Sons of Caladan, and he has connections to Pearlman, yeah, that checks out, actually. You would happen to know what that intel is and tell me?
Really? So what kind of intel do they have specifically?
I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily.
Alright.
Manager, the Sons of Caladan know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Faith and face to face.
Oh. That's a little odd.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
I mean, are they looking for a proxy, or do you think they just want to, rat us out? I don't know who has more money on their head. Actually, that's interesting to know who would be worth more in their eyes, so...
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess.
Alright, that would not be that bad.
Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caladan upgrade their bamboo and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
We should talk that through with Wise, definitely. Manager? Who's this manager dude? Sorry, he does not get that, probably. Please discuss this with the deputy manager. Is it deputy manager Wise? I've never seen him call him that. I'll wait how it goes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fair to talk this through with Wise, actually. I've been thinking... No new catchphrases. But before that, I've got to find Nicole's invoice. If I hadn't found out about Perma's location, my salary this month would have been slashed to 0. That's not how salaries work. Sub-manager, Isimov. Yeah. Salaries are supposed to be paid out. independent of what you do. Then you can have a bonus on top, but like not the other way around. Oh, you're outwise? Oh, fine. So, you know, you could have just come over, but fine.
Belle, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
You tell Wise what just happened.
The Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Pearlman. They want to talk business face to face.
You know what I just realized? Shepard was entirely useless. So, good job, Shepard. We didn't need him at all. Billy would have been there either way. I guess we needed him for the story context, but still. Like, he did nothing for us.
Belle, what's your take on this?
Well, at least we have a clue. I'm not sure if we should just go there and go like, "Hi, I'm Phaethon."
I think we finally have a lead on Pearlman. There's no way we can pass this up. And Shepard said these people in the Outer Ring are really in the know.
Right. But the Outer Ring is a wild place, and we don't know what the risks are. I'm not comfortable letting you go alone.
You could come with us, no? I don't know, I guess Billy will be there. I'm not sure if that is actually... if I was Wise and Belle told me, you know, don't worry, Billy's with me, I'm not sure if I would feel more confident.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must have a pretty good relationship.
Alright, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted.
Really?
So, we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Phaethon.
That's... okay, that's interesting. If that is outside of the jurisdiction, that... does that mean this is an like entirely lawless zone around the city? It seems like... that seems bad. I feel like this government is incredibly overwhelmed with everything here.
Belle, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Sure. Contacted Billy and told him about our decision. Are you all set for your adventure? I think I'm ready. What to tell? Yeah. Oh, yep. You're as quick as ever. Well, looks like we're just waiting on Billy now. Soon, the day after departure arrives. You're heading to the Outer Ring with Billy today. Belle, have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spot. What is the usual spot? Why do you look so well lit today? Well, there aren't that many smart devices we can utilize outside of the city. Fer and I will keep an eye on you both. Actually, how are we gonna log into the HDD? Like, how are we gonna log into it? I guess we do a remote connection like we did in the Scott Outpost, maybe? Oh well. Alright, I think here we go. Tour de Inferno. Start it. Not long after, on the highway of the Outer Ring.
Whoa. It stretches on forever.
Like, okay. There's speed limits here, right? Wait, there's a speed limit for running? Wait. What does that mean? Wait, what? Either that means there's androids that can actually run really quickly, and there's a sensible speed limit for that. Or, I don't know what it means. Actually, like, but like the point I wanted to make is, if this is outside of the jurisdiction, yeah, then why would there be any speed limits? No one is enforcing it.
What do you think,
Oh, wow.
manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right?
That's
It's
a
also
lot of
super
follows.
fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
Yeah, it's a lot of companion hollows.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources.
But why? You know, there seems to be so much untapped potential, no? If they just invested a little? Hey Fang Spirit, how you doing? Hope you're having a splendid, hot and springy Saturday.
Hey, you see that big guy over there?
Big guy?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, are they still in use?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods.
Alright.
Eh?
Eh?
Wait! What's up with that truck? Oh man, we're gonna crash!
You were gonna? I think that is safe to say at that point.
Billy, turn right!
Turn right into the cliff?
Drive into the hollow!
What? That is one hell of a gamble. You better feel really, really, really fucking sorry for that.
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Huh. That dog is... yeah.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked.
Oh. Okay.
Please, spare me. Please spare me.
So they sent them to do that?
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work.
Oh, okay. So it's a rival gang, I assume. But they kind of did not get any of the Sons of Caledon. Maybe half of one, if you count Billy, kinda. That is messed up. But then again, no jurisdiction out there, so... what would you expect?
I hope that in the future, you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't.
He kind of looks like Adventurine, doesn't he? A little.
The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Alright. I don't know what that is about, but I guess it's mostly gang rivalry. That is a little tough.
Manager, are you all right?
Wait, are we actually gonna fight with Belle for once? Belle, this is your moment. Time to fight. Put on your punching gloves. Guess I'm fine.
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. When you hit your head on my arm just now, it made a really loud sound.
Yeah, unfortunately I banged my head on a lot of metal objects already. Even if it's loud doesn't mean it's painful. Sometimes the silent ones are the most painful ones.
That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled.
That is impressive.
But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Do we have connection to our brother? Oh, wow. You're quick, Belle.
Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Wise. He'll find a way to help us from the outside.
That's great! It's a relief to hear that. Right. Manager, both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right?
It's news to me. What?
Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
So they are like the opposite of ether resistant? That's kind of funky, considering their whole operations revolve around the hollows, them not having any resistance. Definitely a choice.
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo. Plus
yeah.
the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright, let's get to work installing the data piles!
Yeah, you're lucky that you're stuck with me. Alright, and pause. Instantly gonna try to turn down the audio a little. that's fine. God, I love the I know music. No, we keep the music. We keep the sound effects on though. Alright.
Let's go, manager. I've got the data files.
So this is inside
Okay,
of Hollow?
installing 3 should be enough.
Interesting. It looks like it's outside of Hollow. Hmm. Alright.
We've got ethereals.
Yep.
Must have been drawn
I don't
in
know
by
how
the
to
data
defeat them with
piles.
Billy. We'll
Don't
take
worry,
a bit.
manager. I'll handle him.
Can I knock them back?
Try
now?
this.
Thank you, Red Mutus. Why are you shooting Billy? Alright.
In my sight.
Ah, I shouldn't have wasted that on them. They explode themselves anyways. Wait, can I lead them out? Will they like chase me? Nah, damn it.
I've got plenty of bullets.
Yeah, but you're not shooting at them.
Try this.
Go on. God, we need support. We desperately need support.
Got one installed. Manager, let's go to the next location.
Alright. Got it. This looks really nice here. It looks like a cool
More
resort.
ethereals. And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Yeah. This might take me a while. Is this my Billy, by the way? I'm curious. Billy, no, it's a trial use one. Alright.
Starlight,
Yeah.
it's time to shine.
She.
Bang! I've got
Billy.
plenty of bullets.
They kind of messed with Billy's attacks because now he instantly goes into this like spamming attack mode.
Try this.
Can I not? No, I can't counter. Yep. Spam him down.
Quit moving.
All right.
Whoa, let's move.
Oh, I
Don't
had his
worry,
ult.
everyone will get their share.
That did not a lot of damage.
I've got
All right.
plenty of bullets.
Yep.
Quit moving.
Not a lot of
It's my
pain
turn.
that they cause though. Your bullets seem a little squishy. Alright, one more.
Alright,
Oh,
just one
wait.
data pile left.
Let's move.
Nice. But you know, I kind of like how it looks here. It looks so bright because of the sunlight. The other hollows are kind of darker.
Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time.
By
How
not
are you
taking
holding
care
up?
of them?
All good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Ow, ow. Here, what?
Bang!
Spam
I've
down
got
first
plenty
person.
of bullets. Woohoo!
Nice. Alright. Oh. Is that the butcher, but like
Uh-oh, it's a big guy.
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager. We're almost there.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. God, I love Billy. Oh. Let's go.
Big sis.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Oh, Piper.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
Damn. It's kind of cute.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Freaking Belle is just crying in the background. Oh, she's not made for this level of activity. Alright, Perry. Perfect, yeah, I think I've used her before. Caesar activates, Perry countered, chain attack, yep. Actually, I should probably read this properly. She grants all its members a shield. When it is active, the shield holder's attack and anti-triple level will be increased. When assistant point is sufficient to hold basic attack to launch basic attack dead end, consuming 1 assist point. Caesar throws her shields to attack the surrounding enemies. Okay, I didn't know that, so I'm glad I didn't skip it.
Alright, boys! Let's get to it!
Where's
Show me what you got, bro.
Will 10 rounds be enough?
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah.
God, I love
I
Liza's
can't get a
voice.
reimbursement on anything over 10.
Is that so?
We're just getting started.
Didn't know
Come
you
on,
could play as
face me head
Liza so
on.
early on. How do you? Yeah, like this. I love him.
Gotcha!
Damn it. Missed the timing.
Feel the ultimate storm!
There you, oh, Billy got to finish. Let's go.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Yeah.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
That is a lie. Seems like Nicole's pretty high on the pecking order. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough stuff?
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
How does he have your number?
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Well, thanks for your timely assistance, I guess. It kind of puts me in their debt, though, which is...
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
Well, not... Ooh.
Hey! Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
I guess that means we'll never get playable Belle as a fighter. If their corrosion resistance is so low, unlikely. It's unfortunate though. Time passed after you lost to consciousness in Blazewood. Oh, she's dead. Wait, what?
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well.
What are you doing?
We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
What?
That's a heavy responsibility.
Literally. But what?
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's a smooth send-off.
Bernice! Of course,
She's so
you'll
happy.
be handling the cremation.
No!
Got it! Just gotta burn everything to smithereens.
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Jeez.
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice!
Jesus Christ.
Beth,
Oh, well.
How are you feeling?
Oh,
are you hurt?
Here.
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
That was a nice shot. I don't know why they didn't hold on to that for a bit longer. They look cool. Oh god, they seem like such a messy bunch.
Fathin! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
I guess? Yeah, I guess.
Ah, yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar.
Alright.
Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you.
Yeah, that is all I know though.
As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
I'm not gonna question why he tried to land here. So you guys got him captive?
What? You mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry, we'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Damn, what? Oh, okay?
Wait.
Huh?
Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Is it not? Maybe I'm wrong, but it kind of sounds very overlordy to me.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Fathin, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour de Inferno?
The Tour de Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Alright. I can see why
Caesar,
Lucy's pissed.
We appreciate your kindness, but as they say, no work, no reward.
Yeah. I don't know what they ask of us, but I would probably be in.
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. We could never have expected what you're offering.
Yeah, actually.
Since
true.
you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Fathin. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
So, yeah, actually, like, what is that thing you need our help with?
So, you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour de Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow.
Oh, yeah, I did not, Caesar, what, how did you expect me to get that from the statement?
Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
The Sparkstone is the bomb? Wait, why would you? Sure, who cares about the environment, I guess? So the purpose of this is what exactly?
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field.
How does this guarantee anything?
Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes Overlord of the Old Oil Field Motor League.
That's right, Phaethon.
That means
the Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
Alright. Well, then that's the thing about honor, right? So the winner is...
the Sons of Caledon are all about honor?
Proxy, the only one who'd give you that kind of answer is this simpleton right here. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs.
I'm not... Was the guy that tried to assassinate us a Vanquisher? I'm not sure if he mentioned it, but it kind of... Maybe he did say it, I'm not sure. But sounds likely.
But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said, the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing?
So he's most likely dead.
But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth.
Great.
And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
Can you guys stop fighting?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
That's... are they fine?
Are they gonna be okay?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
Let's give it our best shot. Yeah, you seem not so passionate about it. It's getting late, Proxy, and we camp out tonight. The gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe. It's not as far from town. So, about Perlman, though? Oh, you mean a fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the Outer Ring, and we found him. We're about to hand him over to public security for reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, "Someone else is behind all of this," and I've got proof, so we kept him. Yeah, he does know something. Oh. Your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax. Only we know that he's with us, and we stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? Are they gonna die? Well, they're gonna be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. That seems like such a hassle. That happens multiple times a day. For them to find a spot to spar. Well, is it even sparring at this point? Whatever. Well, I hope they can kind of come to terms. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than the Steel Tusk engine eats up gas. Alright, let's save the chit chat for tomorrow and we catch some Z's today. You must be beat. Yeah. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. Is that another case of like Sayu, where she's like, oh, I gotta get sleeping so I can get my growth spurt. It kinda sounds like it. After a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon's generous offers and stayed overnight in Blazewood. The next morning... That's a cool looking truck. I'm not sure how smart it is to have those horns there, but looks cool. Oh, I'm surprised at how well I slept in a new place. Must have been because I was exhausted yesterday. Now my eyes feel way better after a good night's rest. Wonder if Y slept well. It took him a week to get used to a new pillow last time. Sounds tough. Whoa! That scared me. What? Oh, wait, thank you, Lucky Boo. Wait, there's a big Lucky Boo. I didn't want to go down here. But thank you. Just wanted to look at the hollow. Wait, is it Lever Boo? Oh, it's not Lucky Boo. Okay. I don't know how I would feel being so close to a hollow. Just seems a little intimidating. Welcome to Boundless Blaze. Lever Boo? Yeah. Is his only purpose in existence just to pull that lever? Is that torture? If that thing was sentient, then it would probably count as torture. Why can't you kick it? Lol. Why do you have a hydrant in their bar? I love the music here. It's really, I don't know, chill, I guess. Steiner closing down? Yeah, kind of looks discontinued. Johnny, my old pal. You're back. I knew you would. Huh? Hey, you don't look like a typical outer ringer. Little one, where are you from? I'm from New Eridu. New Eridu? Is there something like an old Eridu? Feels like I forgot something. I heard you know a lot about... Did I hear about that? Legends? Alright. My grandpa used to tell me that a long time ago a group of wanderers came to the Outer Ring and found oil here. What was I saying? Group of wanderers found oil? Oh, yeah, oil. Back in my day, this place was an oil haven. But then the hollows came, and after that, what was I talking about? Thank you for the story. Town's buzzing lately. Like when my buddy returned. What were you talking about? You don't seem in the best shape, not gonna lie. I don't know why, but these like motorcycles look like a mixture of like old / current tech motorcycles, but then also kind of cyberpunked up with these square beams and the screen or whatever that is. I kind of would like to be here. It seems so warm and cozy. Oop. Is that a child? Sean. Right. Let's head over to Billy and Caesar. What is that? Ben? Ben? Oh, I can't read that. No. Bams. No, I have no idea. I think it's Bam. ZB. Brackets. I don't know. Why is it so good here? Yeah, it's just so chill, and everything rolls around. I know, it doesn't feel so. I don't. It's not like the city feels like it's so bustling and stressy, but just so solemn and quiet.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
I mean, she kind of was feeling sick, you know? Yeah, actually, good question. Where's Wise?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Okay. Wait, they're moving the entire HDD here?
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring.
Do we have to pay electricity out here? Because, just saying, it might be worth permanently moving and stuff out here.
Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection.
Let's go.
Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Do you mean like efficient words? I have no idea what you tried to say with that, honestly. Suddenly feeling a little nervous about my work environment.
Hearing you say that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
Yeah.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
What do you mean?
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Alright. Oh, can I talk to you? Oh, okay. It kind of seems comparatively low stakes so far. We're just like competing in a race right now. Not trying to save entire city or anything. Just chill. Godless? Is that another faction? Cow cover? Cow cover? What is she? Wayfarer. I don't know if those are just brands or also certain gangs. Alright, Lever Boo. Take me down. I feel like it would be so much easier to just pull the lever ourselves. The poor little bro has to jump every single time. Wait, weren't you? Okay, sure, whatever. Lola. Wait, huh? Those are not Bang Boo. What are those? What did they do to my boys? Where's buy, sell, and exchange? And give change. Where are my Bang Boo boys? What did you do to them? The dinner truck is steel tusk, by the way. Oh, okay. So scuff version of 104 sword. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how to feel about my pals here. Jesus. How many bottles are in there? I think in a usual pack you get 1, 2, 3 and then like I think 5. That's a big chunk of liquids that you're transporting if you get the entire pack. Casa. Is she the mayor?
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
I don't know how I feel about them shouting around that we're the proxy. The proxy. Or well, I guess they don't know that we're Phaethon. I think it's fine. Who's this young lady?
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living.
Oh.
Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour de Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
What is a sunflint?
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour de Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Okay. What is this for? Is like a spirit catcher? A craft made from straw and blazewood for the residents of the old oilfield district. It's also an important decoration for the Tour de Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. Looks like a person falling backwards and hitting their head on the ground. Probably snapping their neck. Yeah, that's the only thing I see. It's a dream capture? Yeah, kinda looks like it. Is that just me, or do you also see that? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it looks like some Chinese symbol, or just something, but kinda looks like a person is falling down. Looks like a face? Yeah, it looks like an upside down person, that is it.
This pattern looks like an upside down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
Probably a story behind this, right?
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour de Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
I didn't, but it kind of sounded like it, considering that old man talked about it. The change of music is a little daunting. Isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption? Is it? I don't know.
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves.
Okay. That explains why it's such a pain. But do you even have any oil here then?
But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
I don't know how I feel about calling this a spark stone. This is just a bomb. A proof of entry for the Tour de Inferno, filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby. Yeah, so it's a bomb. Got it.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
Oh, okay, so that's probably what you see there then. Him falling into the fires? So in the memory of his sacrifice, they did that.
So, everyone makes sun flints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive.
Okay.
Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames.
Is that a Nutland reference?
Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
Kinda sounds like the Night Kingdom. The hollow is just the Night Kingdom. That's kind of a cool ending. Yeah. Sounds like
Glad
a
the story
fairy
has a happy
tale.
ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour de Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour de Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
I mean, the parallels to Nutland are definitely there, right? Gotta like do the thing to kind of repel the Night Kingdom or the Abyss in the Night Kingdom. Here you gotta like repel the ether crystals, so we gotta do it every once in a while. So we're making a competition out of it. There's definitely some parallels here.
Yeah, that's why the Tour de Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Yeah, well, kinda sounds like. Looks like we lost track chatting about the Tour de Inferno. It's useful to me, to be fair. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk. Oh, I'm not gonna try a voice acting here. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Gotcha. Your equipment consumes. Perhaps we can run a wire from town. Yeah. Our equipment consumes a lot of power. So good luck. We're not gonna pay for electricity for a bit. Let's go. Thank you, Leverboo. I think it's important to be thankful to Leverboo here. Otherwise, yeah, what is his existence if he doesn't even gotta thank you? Alright. Why are you standing there like that? You're looking like you're up to something.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
I'm sorry, we talked. Yeah.
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend of the Tour de Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord.
Let's hope she makes it
If
out
she
alive
really wants
as well.
to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
So the first Overlord really existed, right? It's not just a fairy tale.
The first Overlord was a real person, though, right?
Exactly. And it's because he actually existed that we should look at him objectively, no? I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend?
Actually valid, but I mean, they probably would not be living here without it.
But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart.
Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies!
Don't listen to her lies!
Face masks every day. No
Great.
way I'll get wrinkles.
Great, I'm sure that will help.
Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
I'm not sure how this is related, but yeah, I'm actually kind of curious about the Montefiore.
Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefiore. Lucy, are you related to the prestigious new Eridu Montefiore family?
Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous to new money, aren't you? But yeah, we're family.
Huh. So he left the city then.
So you're from the city? What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
I mean, you don't strike me like the person that doesn't care, considering how well she likes to plan stuff.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice.
That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits in business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
Alright, that sounds like a good plan.
You've got it all figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far.
Bernice is just chilling. Yeah, she's a great big dum-dum. We love her.
Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
You sound like Fischl with that laugh. Well, I'm not sure what your family would think about that, but sure.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
Womp womp.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Torrid Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner.
Typical anime Ojo-sama laugh. I hate it. Yeah, I mean, I do too, but it's also kind of funny.
Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the hollows.
I mean, yeah, but so far we've been pretty good at handling in the hollows if we just, you know, get enough data, so should be fine.
So for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to gather data.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Torrid Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
Couldn't you have told that before Wise went back to the city? I assumed they would probably have stuff. At the same moment. Oh,
Belle,
never mind.
I'm
Talking
back.
with the devil. Well, good job.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
I really hope taking Fairy to other places does not cause any issues, but sure. We can do some warm-up tasks, I guess?
Let's warm up for the Tour d'Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Belle. If you're ready, let's get going.
I've got 2 things to do in the holo, collecting holo data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which task we handle first. I'm leaving the call to you, pal. Let's get moving when you're set. If you're curious about the commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice, Lighter, and Piper. I actually want to check them out real quick if they're here. But I have no idea where I would be chilling. Well, there's 2 of you guys. I assume Bernice is at the bar? No? Okay. Hey there, Proxy. Don't be nervous. This little old trucker got no chance for you, so carry on. Honestly, just wanted to say hi. Oh, such a polite kid. Warms those old truckers' heart. You talk like you're an oldie, but you seem like the youngest person in the gang. You're clearly younger than me, right? What a sweet talker. Let me let you in on some secret. Those old truckers standing in front of you is actually one of the most experienced drivers here. They say in the city that all you need for a driver's license in the outer ring is a piece of paper and an iguana's paw print. What does that mean? Paper's easy to find, but iguana's paw print? That will take some months. What does that mean? Just kidding. But seriously, we start driving young out here compared to the city. Little old me will be taking care of the campground during the Tour d'Inferno, so just swing by if you need anything. Alright, chat more. Please do. What's your role? I suppose she's a trucker. Are you participating? Yeah, so that's your role. Well, little me is a heavy-duty trucker. Back in the day, when we were short on hands, this trucker ran half of the long-haul and urgent trips solo. But nowadays, the young guns are taking over. Maybe little old me's old enough to just drink tea and look after Steel Tusk. So Steel Tusk is the truck here? The largest truck we have. I'm talking about the beast parked at the center. You can haul all your proxy gear with ease. Steel Tusk a beauty and super reliable. She's been with us through thick and thin. It's a shame that we don't have another Paul of the same model. If we cashed in on Perlman's bounty, we might have earned enough money to find a body for the Steel Tusk. Sorry. Well, then you're not participating, right? Each Tour d'Inferno needs 3 team members, tradition from the first Overlord. This is to keep the lineup balanced, or something. Anyways, little me wouldn't know the details. Besides, the truckers used to handling those big rigs. Motorcycles aren't exactly my thing. Actually, Big Daddy intended to have this old trucker help take care of the business here. But Casa said that the gas station ran dry, so Big Daddy put little old me in charge of shipping oil instead. Alright, interesting. Keep to your work then. Catch up with you later, Proxy. If you need any info, feel free to come and find me. Gotcha. What about you, big man? Jeez, like especially compared to like Belle, he's extremely tall. Hey Proxy. Didn't realize you can't stay inside the hollow for so long. It's like being a professional fighter who faints at the sight of blood. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Wait, do you faint at the sight of blood? You faint that? No, I don't buy it. While the outer ring is a place full of possibilities, perhaps. You're talking nonsense. I don't trust this. Is there anything you'd like to know? Yeah, I want to learn more about you. How long have you been with the Sons of Caledon? Not too long. I got less experience than Lucy. When did Lucy join them? Why did you join them then? That's simple. Big Daddy made me an offer I couldn't refuse. There's more money to be made in the outer ring than you might think. Sometimes just bending a knee or lowering your head is enough. But unfortunately my knees and neck aren't as flexible as I'd like them to be. I feel like that is not true. You're a fighter. If your knees or neck are not flexible, I'd be worried about your well-being. So how are we gonna collect data in the hollows? Guess it. Those data piles that you and Billy used in the hollow before. They're all outdated, but yeah, the ether companies in the city are super cautious in their dealings. So we'll just have to make do with these. Are they worried about the outer rings in the technology? Nah. Even with the latest equipment, it's difficult for ether technology in the outer ring to advance. The industry is just too complex and vast. Especially with something as crucial as the Rosetta data being in the city. Fortunately, old oil field still has oil reserves, and that's why the outer ring doesn't rely on anyone else for energy. There we go. Those big companies aren't too thrilled about that though. See you later, Proxy. I'm gonna get ready to go into the hall. So you coming with? Okay. I suppose Caesar, you, and Billy? Potentially? Or Bernice? Bernice would make sense. Probably Bernice. Hello, Bernice. Ah, there you are, Proxy. Come and take a seat. How about a Bernice special? What's a Bernice special? Is it gonna kill me? Yep. That's unfortunate. I'm the bartender for the Sons of Caledon, whether it's for the people or vehicles. Don't tell me they both consume the same thing though. I personally mix everything they drink. Still, task is impressive. Can gulp down 200 liters of Bernie's special in one go. Yeah, you know, people and vehicles are a little different. Engines usually just don't gulp stuff, I hope. Not so different. Both vehicles and drivers need to stay fueled up, don't you think? Depends on what kind of drink you're talking about, but generally you don't want the drivers to be fueled up. At least not in that context. This was made just for you. Drink up and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. I'd be rude not to drink it, I guess. Glug, glug. So, good, right? Kinda spicy. What did you put in there? Chili, mustard, and turmeric powder. Caesar said you're a guest from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome and give you a taste of our style. Caesar said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes and this was the one Caesar liked the most. Oh, wait, no, when Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our tough style. Some collateral damage, great. Oops, sorry. Let's make you a fresh one out of the top-rated drink. This drink is inspired by Nitrofuel. You know Nitrofuel, right? It's that energy drink from your city that all the drivers go crazy about. I did not know it's an energy drink, no. Want another drink and a little chat? Sure, let's chat over a drink. Sure, what's on your mind? Yeah, about your flamethrower. Suppose you also mix stuff for that? What do you think? Look great, right? Took a long time to finish the modifications. The one on the left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is Mixer. Great. Oh, that's... wasn't one of her attacks Flame Mix Shaker, something like that? That explains it, yeah. Just a light press, the carefully mixed fuel will ignite in a bright flame. Yeah, the flames are massive. Got the core parts in black market at Badger's for Spide. Big Daddy's reckoned they were military devices back from old Eridu's fall. A bit dated, but hey, they work like a charm. The only downside is the firepower is a little bit too fiery. Lucy won't let me cook until I can handle it with precision. What, you want to cook with those? Seriously, she definitely, I don't know if I can trust any of Bernice's intel actually. I don't know. Doesn't strike me like a reliable person. Yeah, curious. Do you guys have like a camp that you guys stay at, or are you always on the move? Fixed place? Like a house? Well, I think many people choose to be biker simply because they hated to be tied down. With wheels and palace, you're free to roam. Outer Ring's a massive playground, you know? But of course, our company's got a few cargo stop with campgrounds. They've got everything you need, and you can park you right there as long as you need. Alright, I don't think I have anything else I want to talk. Catch you later then. If you ever need a drink, a snooze inducer, or keep you up all nighter, just hit me up. Don't try them both at the same time though. What would happen if I try them both at the same time though? I need info. I need info, Bernice. Alright, where are we? Oh, heading to Weiss. Okay. I don't know how I feel about there being kids here. But I guess, I mean, if there's people living, there will also be kids. Are you the proxy from the city? Yep. Who are you guys? I'm Leif, and this is Sean. Blazewood's natives. And hey, the house you're crashing in is ours. Since our parents are out, it's yours while you help Caesar with the tour de Inferno. Well, I'll give it my best shot. Caesar's probably filled your ears with the tales about the race, but Grandpa Demir's a real expert here. No, I talked to him already. Stories are all fragmented, making it harder to follow than a Thorn comic book, but still, I learned a ton from him. Okay, tell me more about it, like, without the interruptions? The first overall I found in Immortal League. Guess what his crew was called. Were they the Sons of Caledon? What? The Vanquishers. Yep. Well, that is not what I said. But okay. Yep, the current Overlord's crew. By the way, nobody knows the first Overlord's true name, but Grandpa Demir told me it was Johnny Edge. Sure. I've only heard of Jolly Jenny. Who's Jolly Jenny? She's a popular host and singer in the Outer Ring, even prettier than Bernice. Bernice is pretty pretty. Nonsense. Clear Bernice is prettier. Nah, Jolly Jenny is prettier. Alright. I shouldn't have started this, yeah. Bernice can check up to 10 cans of nitropil in one go. Well, Jolly Jenny can do that too. Bernice strolls in the hollow like it's a walk in the park. Jolly Jenny records her new songs in the hollows. Bernice, she eats her meerkat pup for fun. What is that? Eats meerkat? Sure. No way she'd do that. Bernice, did you know that you eat meerkat pups for fun? That's crazy. No idea what those are. Yeah, Bernice is fairly pretty. I don't know what about her actually. But like the short hair. She has like this. I guess she has literally the fire in her eyes. And just looks so happy all the time. I guess being a happy person is kind of a pretty thing. Who could have figured? Ready to go, Belle? Let's gear up for the Tour de Inferno. Wait, we're going for. I thought we're collecting data first. Unexpected challenges. And self-sufficient data, yeah. Early bird buyer. Head to the recycling plant in the hollow and buy motorcycle parts. Gee. Alright, is this our base of operations now? This looks very downscaled. I guess most of the HDD in the city is just monitors, so we don't really need it. Why do we need an oscilloscope for? That is apparently just recording a sine wave. What's this? Sure. Alright, story commissions unlocked. Oh, that's the software. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's get the parts first. Sure. Bottom to top. Bernice, Caesar, and Lucy. Perfect. I know most of those characters, so that's good. I didn't expect a cutscene. Nice. Oh.
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
Alright. That's Polchra, right? She's a new upcoming character, no? Fairy gang out here, let's go. Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the hollow.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Hold on. Actually, I have a question. I heard from Belle that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Okay.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
Yeah. That seems a little ridiculous, but sure.
It's just fish. Is all that really necessary?
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Why are you so happy, Bernice? Why are you like, woo? Alright. Yep, that's Pultra. Curious what she's about, honestly. But I suppose we'll be meeting her sooner than later. Yeah, I don't need a Bernice tutorial. That I don't need.
Ethereals, watch out, everyone.
Well.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
Oh, you wanna?
That's right. We can try out our new fuel.
Nice.
This time. My turn.
Oh man. I'm kind of glad to finally meet these people, especially Bernice. I've been playing with Bernice for so long that it's kind of weird that I didn't know her. What are you doing? There you go. Nice landing.
These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one's more dangerous, traps or Bernice.
What do you mean?
Hold on. This isn't the way to the factory.
Sorry.
Since we're already here, we might stumble across some goodies.
Oh, or baddies.
Are these the goodies you're talking about?
Let's prepare for battle first.
I don't know whether Caesar has the stacks. I have not found
Flames,
yet.
follow my flow. Direct hit. Ready for a fiery feast? Now.
There we go. Bonus rewards.
See? Told ya. You redefine dumb luck.
I'm sorry, Bernice. Ultimately, I'm the dumb one because I desperately wanted to go there. Can I dash through this? Oh, I can.
Just watch. I'm gonna burn them to the ground.
Sure. Great.
There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit. Nice work. Halt! Not one step further!
Damage. That's for sure. Oh, is it dead? Oh, unfortunate. Alright. Oh, it's... Wait, let me try.
The parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder,
Oh, we can't
the
always...
ether concentration
whatever.
here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
Oh, that sounds good.
No wonder they can still do business here.
The music is so good. It's very different from what we had in the city. I just realized that. It's like very... Let's just have fun, run around, and do shit. instead of the more dubstep style soundtrack we have in the city.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League.
Hey, old-timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
So after this where they cancel out the TV modes in the gameplay? Yeah. I mean, so far I feel like it works. But yeah, the thing is I'm kinda curious what the TV mode was like though. Oh well.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers. But the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Oh.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right?
I don't think they... Do they count as Thyrans? Wait, do these hogs count as Thyrans? So they're like actual members? Oh, okay, sure. I thought they're kind of more like animals. But sure.
Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn. Not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
That makes sense.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
Alright then, time to intercept them.
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch them.
Let's get going, Proxy!
We gotta go back to get our bikes if we're going to the vehicle graveyard. Can we make it in time?
It's okay. Wise asked Piper to bring the vehicles here. This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby. We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Oh, Proxy! I knew we could count on you!
Oh god, this
The
is
rendezvous
mine.
point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Bernice?
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
You think so?
It's nothing. Watch me burn him to the ground!
Sorry, I was way ahead
Warning.
of you.
Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste!
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their internaut username has no right to question my taste.
Damn.
Shut up!
Burns.
Time to shine!
Looks like I win this time. Hey!
How do I get to this one? This from the other side? Ooh, what are those? Why do you have like tentacles? It is pretty.
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Oh, what is that one?
Leave
They're
everything
all
to
kind of
Hook.
new.
A beautiful shooting star!
I feel like Lucy kind of has daddy/mommy issues. Her username kind of confirms that. I feel like.
Just watch!
Victory is in sight!
Big Sky is done. Man, Caesar's really cool. Unfortunately, I skipped her, but at that point I didn't have the funds anyways.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Like, what happened to
Piper's
the...
already here. I can finally get my bike.
Sir.
Four's a breather too.
I love the fact that Bernice's attacks are also flashy because she's constantly something on fire. Alright, back here, yeah. There we go. Alright. Hello, Piper.
Wow, Piper, you brought the vehicles.
She looks so... I don't know, not necessarily pissed, she just looks disappointed.
I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Thanks, little old you. Guys, let's ride.
Let's ride. As soon as you finish speaking, Bernice immediately gets onto your bike and rides off.
Slow down, Bernice! You're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them.
She's gone.
Woo-wee. You youngins sure got some fire in your belly.
What you call them youngins? They're arguably all older.
Get on! Let's head out!
I guess she mentally just aged a lot. I don't know. Moments later. Damn, Bernice's bike was cool as fuck.
We're the first to get here.
Oh, she looked very happy for a second there. Ow.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
God damn it. Oh god.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Don't know about the toasty part.
This'll be.
Bernice, are you okay?
Uh.
Ooh, they're the proxies! She's a cat siren! You can so cute.
Cutscene's legendary, yeah.
Bernice!
God.
It's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
God, they're not respecting her at all.
First time you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't patronize me.
No, cats are so cute when they're angry.
Aww. She's absolutely getting destroyed as well.
The enemies are tired. Keep it up. Oh, is that it?
Ah, damn.
I haven't had enough fun yet.
How come this monster is so strong?
What monster? Oh, is she talking about... Is she talking about Bernice?
Okay, that's enough. I give up.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Damn. Code of honor? Or like, why?
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
What is she on?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
Aw.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyron as skilled and cute as you before.
She's
cute. Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrons aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask.
What a weird situation.
This isn't your decision to make.
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caledon?
Huh?
That, I mean, you literally farted seconds ago.
Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat siren.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Pulchra. Okay, not Pulchra, it's Pulchra. Okay.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass.
Yeah, I think Bernice is massively unaware of how strong she is. Yeah. It kind of sounds like playing against a bull. Well, actually more like having a wrestling match against a cow, because the cow is so unaware of how much it hurts when it rams into you.
But I am partial to warm places.
Huh? What? We're gonna pair up with Bernice for sure. Yeah, they will have such funny voice lines. God. Yeah. Oh, she's a 4-star, right? So I will probably get her in the attempt of getting Silver Anby or the other one, Trigger. Nice. Oh, I'm looking forward to the voice lines they have interacting in the quest. They will probably also have, I don't know actually. We'll see. It depends on how this ends today, but I assume there's gonna be a whole thing about her potentially joining if she joins. I don't know what faction she is, but I assume they're not gonna make another faction that's for the other guys, especially considering how she didn't seem to care that much about the others. Alright, that is our motorbike parts done. Let's get to the unexpected challenge, which is the data collection. Oh, no Bernice? But Lighter's cool as well. I'm fine with that. I really like Lighter. Such an underrated character, I feel like. Maybe not underrated, but he was running after Bernice and before Miyabi, so I kinda did him dirty.
Belle, Sons of Caledon, can you hear me?
What do you mean Belle? Belle's right next to you, isn't she? But
our mission is to collect holo data. Belle, you should be familiar with the process.
Yeah, I did it with Billy before.
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the ethereals chase you around.
Oh, actually, yeah, why did you call Billy brother?
Speaking of which, I've been curious for a while now. Lighter always calls Billy brother. What's the story there?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? A ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses.
That is probably correct, yeah.
But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do.
Oh, Bernice is here too.
To be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Okay, so she's paying you a heck of a lot for being the bodyguard then. God, he's so cool. The glasses are...
Master, you have reached the data collection area.
Yes, sir.
Great, it's just up ahead.
Are you gonna get a tutorial for lighter? Because I don't know
Data
too much
pile
about how to
1
play them.
initializing.
Like, build up the stacks? Boy, does it break quickly.
Here I come!
There it is.
Yeah, then you do this, kinda. Okay. Man, his dodges are really cool though. Damn, I missed.
Gotcha now.
That is really fun to play. Yeah, it looks like it. Especially like his dodges are really cool because just like tick, 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 bam.
Go.
Unga Bunga style. We all love a bit of Unga Bunga.
Hey!
There is no one there anymore, but sure.
Come on.
He just like the Super Mario jump in. Alright, this should be it. Nope.
Activation complete.
Are you kidding me?
Next installation location has been marked.
Aww.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that
I'm
data
just
pile
too
and
lazy
let's
to
move.
punch these guys.
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing.
Alright, that was easy. Okay.
Activation
We
complete.
just need to install one more and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Oh. It was not that far, come on.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out, more ethereals incoming.
I wanna use a big punch on the trigger guys. There you go. Bam. Damn. Why is he so cool? Keep forgetting about the shield throw thing.
Looks like I ready.
Alright. Get out of my field.
Gotcha. Be gone.
The brave fear nothing.
Direct hit.
Isn't that the concept of being brave to not fear? I mean, sure.
I'm unstoppable.
Victory's mine.
Home run!
Gotcha now. Gotcha.
And goodbye. That should be a job well done.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Perfect. Oh, never mind. Normal Hollow Raiders out here? What are you guys doing?
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Wise.
Hey, it's gone! Sparkles? The data pile we set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not long ago, and the signs of the on the ground show that the data pile was ripped out by force. Looks like someone stole it. They couldn't have gone too far with that data pile, so let's look around for some clues. This is where they came. Oh, that is what they're talking about. Cloud on the ground that hasn't changed. The culprit couldn't have slipped through here. Fair. I mean, if you go the right angle.
I'll leave some for you.
There's a barricade here before. Looks like someone bulldozed right through it. Must be the data pile thieves. Okay.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Correct. Anything we missed here? Don't think so.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Alright.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Ooh, a pool? That pool looks cool. Wait, did they not see me? I'm like idling around. Do you have anything?
Good work, Glider.
Wait, can I?
Leave everything to me. Hey.
Ah, no, there's a wall. Unfortunately. Like, kinda. But they're not really enemies until I get there, I guess. Yeah, okay. Wonder if they will ever do something like stealth.
You know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by
But
their
like
get-ups,
optional stuff.
they're in a biker gang too.
The brave fear nothing. Is that all?
Beat it!
Victory is in sight. There's more to battle. And just glory.
Oh, there's more of them? Oh, never mind. Alright.
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Probably not, but they don't look like biker gang people, right? I mean, Lighter said so, but I don't know. They just look like thugs.
Of course, these data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game. But we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
At first I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Alright.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine. Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict.
Is it? I feel like, well, whatever.
Ryder, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat.
You think that you, with your cracked helmet, are gonna beat up this hot-looking guy. Time for do. He even looks like he's about to start like summoning something.
I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon.
Yeah. Huh?
Yes. It was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory.
What's in the Amber Arena?
To be straight with you, our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
That you're shaking in your boots, Lighter. That's right. You know just who we're talking about.
Sorry, what's his name again?
Ryder!
Oonga Boonga
You
Man?
smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You
Oh,
cocky
God.
bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bella.
Yeah.
Huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Well, time to finish this 20 win streak again.
It sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that true?
Of course it's true.
Like, who the fuck
winning
expected
isn't
to never
everything in
lose?
that kind of place.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously.
How many times can I
Don't try
block
to
all
find
them? I'm gonna
excuses when you lose.
Please, make way for the undefeated champion!
Well, that line doesn't hit when we just talked about being Peter friends.
Victory's mine!
Only
Nope,
champions
sliders
make
this time
history.
Take him down. I think Lyra got this.
Lighter! Take this!
Take what? You're knocked out right now.
Stop yelling my name like that. Sounds weird. Gotcha now.
Well, there goes your 20 win streak. Life is pain. Prime and Paul. God, that's so edgy. Why is he so edgy? What the fuck? Life is pain, brother. Oh well.
Last? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
Well, the cool thing about all of those so far is that they all kind of seem to have honor.
Okay. Okay. Understood, Bellum.
Lighter, I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years, I still couldn't beat you and reclaim my honor.
Yeah, tough luck, tough luck.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name, it's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor.
Oh.
Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then.
So I guess that's what his like music video is about. Where he's kind of, you know, yeah, he's like in the rings. So he was like doing illegal boxing before, and kind of being paid to lose and win, I guess. Now he's a cool gang member, so that's better.
You've got
Let's
the
go.
skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Lighter, you mean...
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will. Lida, thank you.
No problem, Bellum.
Ouch.
Lida, you never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
Come on, he tried.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Oh god, it's just a name. Poor him, aw. That would have been really heartwarming if you didn't mess that up, but oh well. Can't fix it. Later that night after dinner. You got quite an appetite today. That's because you wrapped up your tasks. Those mystery meat burritos and the mystery meat skewers. And you're really not phased at all. Well, I don't know what mystery meat means and I'm afraid. I sweat the insect legs. Oh, that's what... Insects not that bad. I mean, I never tried it, but it doesn't sound that bad as it's people seem it sounds. I don't know, it's just meat, right? Did really have to point that out? Thought I was imagining the insect legs, but well, I guess this really gives us a taste of the outer ring. Your phone's ring. Message perhaps? Nicole? No, Lucy. Oh. Yeah, hi Lucy. We gotta talk. I'll wait for you to head behind the gas station. Oh yeah, come alone and don't let anyone find out. Okay. Lucy's looking for you? Should check it out. I'll head back to where we're staying and tidy up. Alright. Wait. Oh, gas station. Never mind. So... what do you need? You're trying to overthrow Caesar? I doubt it, but, you know.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Okay, explain it. Maybe that.
Can you explain more? You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the Hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us.
Yeah, correct.
I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
Yeah. Are there any other gangs that would be suspect?
You don't suspect any of the other biker gangs?
The Torrid Inferno is a head-to-head duel between us and the Vanquishers. Since one team will end up with the next Overlord, it's best not to cause trouble right now. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Oh. You have any suspects, or...?
Do you have any suspects in mind?
Not yet.
Oh.
Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Sure. I got it.
Got it. Just say the word.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar.
Any reason for that, though?
Bernice can't keep a secret.
Alright.
And as for Caesar, well, never mind.
Why do you think Caesar's not aware of someone trying to sabotage you guys? Alright. You're such a worrywart, you know?
You sure are worried, Lucy.
What can I do? Everyone else is so naturally optimistic around here. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to know? About Lucius? Yeah, actually, good question. Wondering how I know I was him? Lucius loves making others do his dirty work. Hiring mercenaries and keeping his hands clean. He's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you'd dealt with him before, he'd know what I mean. To be honest, I have a feeling he's involved in the accident when you first came to the Outer Ring. Yeah. That accident, yeah, it doesn't seem that suspicious to be fair, but alright, kinda, yeah. I looked into it. None of the Motor League's trucks took that route that day. Was an attack aimed at us? Decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood, so that information couldn't have leaked. But Lucius probably got the details from the Motor League's record of the truck entering the area. Believe he aimed to cause supply losses or even casualties for us. Sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. Well, Proxy's life is never short of risk. Yeah, that is true though. At least ours. I don't know if the other proxies are in that much danger all the time. I don't know. It's getting late. I'm out. Go get some rest, Proxy. Alright. Take care of yourself. Who could be a spy of you? The old man? The kids? What are they up to? Psst, I tell you a secret. I found a two-headed lizard nearby. Oh, really? Show it to me, now! Alright, I'll show you if you do my homework for me. Wow. That's how bullying starts. Wait, they have schools here? That's honestly more surprising. Welcome to the Bunless Bay. What? We come to Bunless Bay? Well, I guess it's not an accident, right? What is a Bunless Bay? This is probably also wordplay. It's like, we're actually kind of curious what that changes from to. Well, let's do some Google Translates. Because that looks, I don't know. I might be wrong, but that looks too on purpose. Alright, so the original one would probably be what's mentioned here, but let's see. Alright, boundless, okay, it's just boundless. Is that the, yeah. Boundless Wildfire? Boundless Blaze. Yeah, I guess that checks out. And they changed it from that to not being fire anymore. And that's just being this one. Powerless Savage. At least according to Google Translate, that is. Interesting. From Boundless Wildfire to Powerless Savage. Yeah, I guess the last one is Wild Fire and then Wild Man. And what is this first part of the word? It's force without the... Okay, it's sight if it was lit up, and it's force if it's not. That's actually... Yeah, the thing is, I feel like these LEDs are not broken on purpose, right? Like, they wouldn't... This makes sense, right? We come to... Bunless Bay? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. But it just looks like this is not a coincidence, right? I mean, Bay is kind of weird, but I don't know. This is... I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this. But just the fact that, like, it broke in a way, you know, that the symbols are still something. If the, like, one of the like, dashes here would be still on there, then maybe But like, you know, it's like still symbols that work. Even without this is like still its own symbol. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Would be a cool Easter egg though, but it wouldn't. I don't know what it would mean, or what the meaning would be behind them changing this to, what was it? Something savage. Come back, Ball. What did Lucy say to you? Yeah. I see. Lucy got valid concerns. Compared to the relatively known enemies, threats from nearby that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while, Belle. Since we're free for now, let's kick back and do our own things. Yeah. Let's hope we get that dealt with pretty quickly, though. It's getting late, Belle. Time to go to bed. Are we able to sleep in there? Are we able to enter? Probably. Would you like to? Okay, no. Let's relax. Oh. You enter the room. Oh god. You enter the room and lay down on a bed that is not the most comfortable, but smells fresh and clean. Have Lucy's news on your mind and exhaustion from the hall, you drift off to sleep. Me. The night passes before you realize it, and a new day dawns on the outer ring. I don't know. I maybe I'm overthinking this, but the sign makes me feel like hidden message vibes, but I don't know what Bundless Bay would be supposed to mean. Hey Bernice, what's up? There you are, Proxy. Come take a seat. How about a Bernie special? I don't think we want that. What is a Bernie special? Wait. Oh, it's the same. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. No, not again. Stop drinking it. Alright. Oh, Belle, you need anything? Nope, just want to talk to you about Lucy's request. I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet, but if you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help her out. Sounds valid. Okay, never mind. Faith, we gotta talk. Oh wait, we did that. Okay. You there, Lucy? I'm here. You want to ask me about it? What you want to ask about before? I was just about to contact you. I've got some clues. Did you find out who it is, or just clues? Pretty much. It's kind of tricky and better if we talk in person. We met up the last time. On my way. I'll be waiting. Okay. I'm gonna check in with her. Are you potentially? Such a waste. Why not just drink it instead? What are you talking about? Oh, you involved Piper?
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you
You're
looking
half
for
asleep.
Lucy?
You are half asleep. What is wrong? Yeah, I just wanted to go over to the Inferno details.
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know. I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
So, were you testing me?
Piper, were you testing me just now?
I feel like...
Sorry.
whatever.
But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Oh?
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night. carrying hollow gear with her.
Casa, you say?
Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
She seemed fairly cool with us. Why would she... Like, I don't know. I guess by having us here, she can easier sabotage everything we're doing, but... Then again, she also gave us a house. She could just prevent us from staying here in the first place. But it's a little suspicious.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre.
Always love Piper being such an old dog. Voice actor doing a great job too. Yeah, I mean she's so young. I don't know why she's that old internally. I don't know. I honestly want to know how old she is because there's no way she's that old.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Yeah, that would be an issue. Caesar probably be crushed. I don't know how mentally strong she is.
Caesar is going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, cause that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Wise words.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down.
Thanks for all the metaphors.
Roxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Alright. Night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa's already left town, Belle. Let's pack up and get moving. Piper got a drug driving license though? Shouldn't be in my... I assume so. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out someday. Gotta invite her over for a chat or something. Physical and fire. Sounds like a Bernice. Nah, actually Bernice is a bad idea, yeah. I guess we can trust Lighter. And then again, like yesterday in Munich, I saw a person in the city. It was like what, 1.30 meters? She also was not a kid, so I don't know. Just because she's small doesn't mean, jeez, music. Doesn't mean that she's young. No. Oh, whoa. That was a close to being a really bad misclick. Gee. Whew. Okay. How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of.
What does that mean?
I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
God, the music is such a banger, but I gotta turn it down a little. Alright, that's looking incredibly suspicious, yeah. Alright, let's turn it down a little.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Oh, are you... You don't look like a Chess. Are you? Why did it look so angry? Looks like a trap. Oh, okay. Are they always that fishy? Never realized. Oh, how do you pipe her? I think you... I don't know actually. You keep the press for like the twirling?
Step back for now, Piper.
In a jiffy.
Didn't miss anything, right? Yeah.
There it is.
Alright.
Damn ethereals. So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't think, you know, that any of what you're doing right now would help in that regard. For sure.
Proxy,
Nice.
where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Ground past the barricade looks damp, but no footprints. Casa head up the upper level.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
For Bernice. There you go. Bernice will be so proud. Whoa, big boy.
You got it.
Healing senses fired up!
Gotcha now.
I mean, she's a anomaly, but damn, the build-up rate on her is actually crazy.
Nothing to it.
Direct hit!
I'm unstoppable! I think this place is a storage area.
All those are locked. No clues about Casa worry about, but thankfully, might have a witness here. Let's try asking that bamboo. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice him. What are you up to? Oh, you're back on your feet. Ina. You're not the master. The one with the pointy ears or tall guy. Who are you? Casa asked us to check in the goods, you know. And master asked you to come? Goods are fine, and the ether concentration is low here. Everything's all good. What is actually in the cargo boxes, you know? These are sun flints made in Blazewood. Master is waiting for the buyer to come and pick them up. Master said we can't let them pick these up in town. Are they... just a speculation, but are they actually just selling these to the what are the vanquishers, and they buy them but don't pay with money, or they pay money but get the intel, and they have like an economy that is running? That sounded a little convoluted. All I'm saying is they don't have oil, so maybe they're just selling their handcrafted products because it brings them money, but no one really wants to buy them, but the vanquisher pay them money, but only if they give them info. Maybe, I don't know. Seems like something that would work in my mind. We can't let them pick up Blazewood. Why not? Yeah, we can't let them pick up at Blazewood. Yeah, why? Just a bamboo, what do I know? Well, you've done a great job. Shabby does a great job. Master always praises me too. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's hidden behind the stack of gold boxes. Okay, thank you. Very cooperative. Appreciate it. Alright. I think we got all the boxes. How many boxes you notice? One full of sunflint. With signs of rummaging, but there's no other fissures around. Or they just hide something inside of those deliveries. According to the bamboo, the tall guy took away something from in here. What was that? What did he take? Okay, they're probably hiding something inside of those then. A box full of Blazewood handicrafts with a motorbike nearby supposedly belonging to Casa. However, there's no fish around. There's
It's
a
the
fish.
exit! Let's go!
Alright. Okay.
Home run! Sit out of my way! There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone.
Where?
Proxy, let's take a closer look.
Where did you see her, huh?
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now!
She is very
Caesar
balls to the walls
trusted
whenever
you.
she's going in.
What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? Cruising now. What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
Yeah.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
He's just locked in the wall. Well, that's your big shot? Even Bolter put up more of a fight.
There it is.
He's trying to escape!
Trying? I think he did.
After him!
Alright, or not. Oh?
Caesar, you're here.
Oh.
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord.
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
I'm gonna get him.
Overlord Pompeii?
Oh.
It's been a while, Caesar of the
It must
Sons
be
of
reasonable,
Caledon.
right?
To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
I suppose this guy must be a little reasonable, right?
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs, but... Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help.
But
then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
But helping the enemies is not that much better.
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity.
Alright.
When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious sunflint part. A sunflint part given by Pompeii. A little bottle made out of iron, usually with some oil inside, and it's a blessing, but this one has an electronic chip inside.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompeii.
Yeah, alright. I like this guy. And you can be of a different faction, but as an overlord, he kind of is just upholding honor. So I like that. I like it.
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Alright.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same.
That sounds incredibly nice, yeah. What, lucrative journey, plus helping out, providing aid, yeah.
How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon.
All right.
See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
It seems like a nice guy, honestly. Wait, but hasn't he been gone for 6 months? Where has he been? That is a little strange and unexplained. Why did no one question that? 2 days later.
So, it turns out, Morse bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
But shouldn't have, like, someone at least seen those chips? If they were supposed to be processed?
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
We hadn't discovered it yet. He did.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
I guess, but then again, I don't think he knew.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Morse's doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
Would it really have caused that much trouble? I don't...
It would have caused that much trouble?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky.
Okay.
Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Sure. Later, a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird.
As in?
She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Well, she definitely has something on her mind then, but...
Caesar's worried about something?
Maybe she noticed that he's not that bad of a guy, potentially? And is not that worried about winning?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Tour d'Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy,
sure.
Can you come up with something?
I can try to feel her out, yeah, but like... No promise.
I'll try to be subtle about it. I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much.
Oh.
You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
Alright, sounds fun. Tell Vice what happened with Caesar that night. Something troubling, Caesar? Should have solved the leak and cleared Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar over for a stroll? Relax a bit, might help clear your mind. Yeah, sure. It's getting late, Bill. You should get some rest, and then we're heading out tomorrow. Alright. Time for some resting. Leverboo, do your bidding. Thank you very much, Loverboo. You're the best. What are you doing out and about at that time of day? Sean is just too dumb. That's good too. Jeez. I make Sean take the blame for anything that goes wrong. Gee, that's just bullying. Stop. Since you and Cedar are heading out to the city tomorrow, perhaps you should go to bed early today. Yep, so true. Stepping into the room, you flop onto a simple yet cozy bed. With Caesar's city tour around the corner, what should you do? Wise always complains of being tired during shopping. Caesar be up for that? Maybe. Goes off before you realize it. After a period of time, you're awakened by a chirping of birds. She has a really solid sleep, not gonna lie. Time to prepare her to head back to New Eridu. Lucy should have Caesar sorted by now. Alright. Leverboo, my best boy. Thank you for taking me up there. I appreciate you a lot. I should give you some new tape to fix you up. Thank you very much. Hi, Bernice. Alright, Caesar. You ready to head out? You with your tricycle? Foxy, you're here. Lucy mentioned you heading to New Eridu today. Copy some data for the tour de Inferno. Been a huge help to the Sons of Callan, so I want to return a favor. Let me be your assistant bodyguard this time. Backup is appreciated. No time to waste. Let's get started then. Alright. Am I gonna drive? No, Blazewood added. Okay. Cheesetopia? What is Cheesetopia? Sure. We're going to a random place, Caesar. A few hours later, you're at Rhythm Play Store.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store.
Oh.
That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Does Lucy often get back to the city?
Does Lucy still come back to the city often?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her New Eridu citizenship, she can come and go as she pleases.
Oh, wait, so you guys don't even have a citizenship there? So it's as if it's a completely different country? Is this like the only city left on Earth and you guys are just, I don't know, wild people outside?
Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages since I'd been in the city.
You feel like exploring the city today?
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
Alright, hang out. What are we doing in the meantime? Good way of relaxing New Idea, that would be the holiday default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping? Shopping, let's go. So it's just what I personally default to. Oh wait, the spell saying that. Oh, Caesar is a girl about my age, so she shouldn't be too opposed to the classic combo. Alright, let's take Caesar to Lumina Square. Time to go. Are you going by bike? Wait, are we taking the car? That would be strange. No, okay. Yeah, even continuity took care that the car is not there. Nice. Alright, Lumina Square, pedestrian area. Never seen a single bicycle in this city. It's probably kind of strange to have someone with a bicycle here. Especially this kind of bicycle. Well, that's the city for you. It's a lot louder and, you know, full of people. Ah, cinemas in this area are huge. It's like a whole block. Do you have cinemas in the outer ring? Yeah. Basically just large rooms with a video player. Isn't that impressive. Have those open air drive-ins. Oh yeah, classic. On clear nights, bikers will roll in from miles to catch some awesome movies. Sometimes they even duke it out for a good spot. Didn't expect cinemas to be so crowded though. Isn't Usually this... It's not usually crowded. What is happening then? That's when... Cinema Promoter comes up. Welcome to Gravity Cinema. We'll be showing award-winning movies this week with a unique theme every day. Today is all about thrillers with the Port Peak, Attack on Cybers, The Big Hollow, and Coffee Mate available. So it's a thriller day. Nice. Seems like there's an odd one out. Talking about the Coffee Mate, right? While it's labeled romantic comedy, it's today's pick for the heart racing effect. Most of your polls will go wild. Wait, heart racing? Really? Are you into this one? We can go. No, not at all. It's a rare cinema trip, so let's just watch a thriller for the cakes. Although I'm down for a thriller. See, they're trying to hide something? Sure thing. Checking the tickets now. We still have empty seats for Attack on Cybers and Coffee Mate. So, 2 Attack on Cybers tickets for you? Hold on, why don't we go for Coffee Mate? Come on. Let's get Caesar her little romantic thriller thingy. All I know from her music video or her EP is that she's into like romance manga, so yeah. Huh? Well, what's with the sudden change of heart? You know, just gets your heart racing, right? Yeah, right. Now that you mention it, I'm kind of curious about this movie too. As I thought, this is the one Caesar actually wanted to watch. Yeah, of course. Alright, then let's go for Coffee Mate. Watch the Coffee Mate. I wonder if you could have actually not gone for it, because there was one line where you could just agree, kind of, right? So yeah, you watch Coffee Mate with Caesar, and after that, seriously, everyone, even the characters in the movie, could tell Angelina had a thing for Rob, right? But Rob just wouldn't believe it, almost leading to a misunderstanding. Am I the only one who keeps babbling about this story? Well, I feel like I've discovered a new side of Caesar. What's up, Belle? Why are you suddenly grinning at me like that? It's kind of weird. Well, glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this movie makes you laugh out loud in the first half and then makes you fret over their relationship in the second. It's really a movie that gets your heart racing. The best part? It leaves you with a warm feeling after. Thanks for taking me to watch this movie, Belle. So, where we're heading to next? Let's grab a drink. Well, she's a softie inside, it's cool. What is that? Oh, is that Tin Master? Oh, who are you? You look cute. She has like the peekaboo hair. So cool. Fine. It's totally up to you, but you really need to consider this seriously. Catch you later. Yeah, I'll think about it. After that, the girl wearing glasses leaves. Hey, we'd like some tea milk? Hi, anyone there? Oh, sorry. Got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard T. Rich Milk. What? What? Richard T. Milk? That name rings a bell. Bernice and I swung by last time. She grabbed a drink from here. It took us ages to eat. Wait, eat? Isn't that like drinking? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city and that she was keen on uncovering the tea milk ingredients used in the city. So she ordered all the toppings on the menu to be added. You mean that lady on the motorbike, right? I remember her. I'm sorry, while we don't have a huge range of toppings, I should have explained what would happen if we added them all back. If we added them all back then. I'm sorry for the terrible drink you had. No worries, wasn't your fault. Plus we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for a temporary inspection that day. That saved us from starving. But today I'll go for a regular one. I don't know what tea milk is. Is that an actual thing? I'm curious. If I look up tea milk, will ZZZ come up or will actual drinks come up? Tea milk. Nope, ZZ comes up mostly, so... Maybe they're talking about bubble tea, but... I'm not sure. You can see Sir Coco's recommended tea milk, and then...
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
How about just walking by the river?
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Huh? Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, followed by several flustered officers.
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle. I'll be right back.
Isn't it... I guess... I don't know. That seems... Is that legal? I guess it's assisting the police. At least here it's kind of illegal to, you know, enforce the law yourself. But I guess that's not enforcing the law, it's just helping. Ah, yeah, that's fine.
Hello, Belle?
Yeah? Where are you? Are you okay?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
Yeah, valid side eye. Well, humans can sometimes be more dangerous than ethereals, to be fair, yeah.
Humans are sometimes more dangerous than ethereals.
Wow, that's so old school. You sound just like Big Daddy. So, are you still nearby?
You think I left?
I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I am a little lost right now.
Great.
Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
Huh? Darn, my phone died. Got it ages ago at a yard sale. Fine back then. Now it's catching up to me. Our ring has many dead zones for signals, so not having a phone isn't really a big deal, but now it's causing trouble. Lady, have you managed to contact your friend yet? Oh, your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age, and she changed her out every year. Your outfit... You're from the Outer Ring, right? Is there an issue with that? It's got all the papers to enter the city. Oh, that's not what we mean. Most from the Outer Ring work in the Faunus quarter. It's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, by the way. But next time when we public security officer asks the citizens to stay clear, just stay put. It's too risky for you to dash into danger. I'm not a citizen. I'm from the Outer Ring. You don't have the duty to protect me, you know. Technically, I guess, but you're still a kid in my eyes. It's only natural for us adults to protect kids. Don't sweat it. I've kicked a fair share of butts. I can tell if my foe is strong enough from a mile away. Speaking of which, you're not nearly as tough as a fugitive. Oh, that you. Have you considered he lured you into an alley just to pick you off? Yes, valid. Of course we have. So why did you? It was an emergency, and we had no backup. If he hadn't acted, he might have snatched an innocent citizen. To be honest, I didn't want to face him head on, but we had no other choice. For some reason, this officer reminds me of an old man Greycrow, who retired a while back when I was like 10. A companion hollow emerged swallowing a few kids who were picking berries. He risked himself to rescue them and wrecked his health, but he always smirks whenever he mentions that incident. What's up, young lady? Nothing. I'm off to meet my friend. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Thank you for your help. It's all set now. I should be able to meet the proxy. Maybe I should check the tea milk place first. Yeah, it seems like the best bet. And she's gone. Great. What? Why, Belle? Why? Excuse me. May I ask something? Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a little distracted. Welcome to Richard Tea Milk. Oh, wait. It's you again. Glad you remember me, but do you know where my friend went? After you dashed across the bridge, your friend got worried and ran after you. Did you meet up? Nah, my phone's dead. Can't reach her at all. Sorry for not being helpful. No sweat. I'll sort this out. Hey, you alright? You look distracted. Huh? How do you know? You've been zoning out. It's because of that girl with the glasses? She bullying you? No, she's not. It's just a friend trying to talk me out of my job. Talk you out of your job? Yeah, I started working here thinking I would enjoy some tasty tea milk while making a little cash on the side. But it's turned into more customer service than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. I was wondering if this job isn't my thing and the pay isn't great. Why should I stick around if I just want to enjoy my tea milk? I'm sorry for venting. I must be tedious hearing my worries, right? All good. If you're thinking of quitting, why hesitate? Because seeing customers happy with their milk, saying, oh, it's perfect, in taste and temperature, it's fulfilling. I want to make drinks that bring relaxation to everyone. Thank you. I think I figured out something. I'll stick around here for a bit longer. Don't mention it. I've just been chatting with you. But what you just said made me realize something too. Oh? You trouble too? Yeah. My friends have been worried about me. They found an excuse to drag me into the city to help me unwind. Oh, well, she knows. Great. They're expert at acting like nothing happened. Sounds like you've got great friends. Yeah, that's why I need to step up too. Oh, you said you got separated from your friend? How did you get here to Lumina Square? We rode my trusty motorcycle. Oh yeah, that's probably fair to wait there. Because, like, she won't be leaving without it, right? Oh, my trusty motorcycle, of course. Oh, I'll just head to the parking lot and wait for her. Thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. Come back soon. Alright, nice. Ooh, let's get over there before they start moving. Alright. Actually fair. That's a decently good plan of her. Yeah, there she is. Caesar, great you're finally here. So you asked me to wait at the tea milk store for you. I still went to look for you, but by the time I chose to, they found those PubSec officers. They told me you had already left. I couldn't contact you and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because of my phone's malfunction. Now we're together. Let's head back to 6th Street. Oh man, it's getting late. We should really get back. Too bad I didn't get a chance to go shopping with you. No worries. Actually, had quite a meaningful time here. Yeah, I don't know what exactly she realized, but well, something helped her, so that's good. After all, you return to run and play with Caesar.
The data should have finished copying by now, and it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty cool city. Well, there's some parts that are not that cool though. Have you never thought about it?
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the outer ring.
Yeah, I don't expect her to, you know, change to a very law-abiding, focused citizenship with, you know, less freedoms that they definitely have in the outer ring.
Oh. Belle, it really is you. Long time no see.
Hi, Enzo.
I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long.
Oh, sorry.
Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're good. Surprised he's checking in. It's kind of cool. Cool neighbors.
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Huh. You literally
Is
just
that
came
guy your
by?
neighbor, Proxy? You seem close.
No, that's sweet.
I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the Outer Ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Well, yeah. You talking about becoming the Overlord here?
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Torrid Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option.
Yeah.
When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me.
Okay. Yeah, now I see what your issue is.
Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Well, you know, realizing your shortcomings is actually pretty impressive, though. But
realizing
yeah.
your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better.
I hope so.
I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down.
Alright.
Besides,
I might not be as smart
I've
as
got
not
a
a great
group of
opener.
friends supporting me.
But yeah, I guess that's true. If you have Lucy with you, I think together you can probably rock it. But yeah, might want to consult her.
Now it's time to focus on Torrid Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
Nice. Have a blast today, Proxy. Thank you. All thanks to you. Plus, chatting with you totally made me feel so much better. Awesome. Then, best of luck. Since we're done here, let's return to the Outer Ring. I'll wait for you at the parking lot. Alright, return. I think as soon as we get to the next not in action thing anymore, I think I'll call it for today. And then we'll finish it off next time. Let's hope it allows us to. We'll see. Meanwhile, somewhere in the old oil field district.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Man, it's kind of he probably knows that he's up to shit, right? But he kind of hopes so much that he changes. I don't know if that's a good plan.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
That guy is, as I said, he reminds me a lot of Aventurine, but just so shady.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but these
Oh,
documents
well,
never
mind.
end.
That's one way
Feeling
to
exhausted
go back,
these
I guess.
days.
I don't know
Am
how
I
to
getting
do
too
it,
old for
but
this?
sure.
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
No, okay, so I didn't miss
Well
anything.
said.
Alright.
But after all,
There you go.
for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Suspicious? Even just slightly suspicious. Everything's set for 2 different Inferno to get up. Caesar's looking sharp. Great. It's just around the corner, so if there's any last minute preparations you need, get it done ASAP. Yeah. I think we'll finish it off next time. It's probably just one last act, but it's not like we got nothing to do afterwards. So it'd probably call it here instead of just pushing this to get a very, very long and late stream. Because something to, I was gonna when he poured something, I was like, it's odd that they draw attention to that pouring of something. But I mean, what is his goal if he does that though? If he's gonna replace him, I guess he can pull cheap tricks. I suppose that's the benefit. Now, well, we'll find a way to deal with him. Oh, also we have not talked to Perlman at all. So there's probably a whole thing with Perlman after. Well, it's really cool out here. God, I like it. I like it. And Bernice is just chilling here 24/7. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm really glad to meet those people finally. And some of the city folk, like the Section 6, we at least got to meet them. But actually seeing those around is kind of cool. Yeah, we'll see how this ends. I mean, I don't know actually. I have no idea if Caesar will become the, the overlord. Maybe. I mean, plot-wise it would probably be easier for them to just say, ah, nope, she's not getting there. But then again, it's Caesar. Are we gonna see her lose? Probably not. But we will find out next time, probably. Yeah. I assume there's not gonna be much to do after this. Well, after we start the next thing. But I'd rather have, a stop during humane times. I already started later, so it's already pretty late. So yeah, we'll see how this goes next time. Good job, Belle, so far. You even got Caesar to go on a date with you. That's pretty impressive. Honestly, I'm most surprised that we see Lighter already. I thought he would be introduced way later. But then again, we're catching up with the game pretty quickly. Can I knock that over again? Hey, yeah, time to switch scene and time to say goodbye for now. Next week I'm fairly free, so it might happen that I move the stream from Saturday to some other day because exams on Monday, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm curious where this is going. It's kind of exciting. Yeah, I suppose we'll do ZZZ next time then. I was I don't know, I was not sure how long this would be, but so far I really liked it. There's something about the ZZZ quests that are just, I don't know, they're not overly complicated or anything, but they, they just flow, and it's pretty nice. Weekday stream perhaps? Really depends. Depends on whether I go to campus to study. But if I do a weekday stream, it's probably not gonna, we're not gonna get a Saturday stream. But Genshin has a huge Inazuma quest and it's gonna end in 9 days. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I have the time. And we could also do Genshin next time, but then we would have to leave at this point for like 2 weeks. Which I guess is also a possibility. I don't know, is it like a great quest, or is it just like some random stuff? If it's not that important, I might skip it. Yep. But yeah, we'll figure something out. In any case, I'll announce it prior. If I change the schedule, I will definitely announce that we're not streaming on Saturday this time. We'll stream on Thursday. Oh. I'll definitely announce that. Oh, and I gotta get myself something to eat. Kind of forgot about that today. So yeah, we'll see you around, and yeah, with that, see you all in the 7 days, the latest, with whatever we'll do. See you guys. Bye bye. Oop, I missed the camera. That's great. Oh, I feel like stretching.